Hey guys, Kendra Hermit Wife here. I have my husband Ryan with me today.
Hi.
So this is going to be a bonus video. This isn't my Trial Tuesday video yet. This is going to be a separate one. I'm uploading 2 videos today. I had a comment from one of you guys asking to share me and Ryan's story, our love story, how we met. It's not really too much of a love story, but just to share how we met with you guys. And I'll upload a couple of wedding pictures at the end of the video so you guys can see our wedding. It was extremely small, backyard wedding. We didn't spend much money on it. It was just about us and spending time with my family and everyone getting to know him, where most of my family hadn't even met him by the time we got married.
It's okay because I'm cute and adorable.
Everyone loves him. Everybody loves my whole family. My mom is in love with him and wants to steal him and everything. So no
okay,
issues
Mom.
there.
Love you.
Yes, my mom does watch this. Hi, Mom. Ignore my phone's vibrating. So I guess where should we start? Stop making sexy eyes with camera. Well, we met at work. He was already working. We worked overnight at Walmart. So yes, we met at Walmart. Woo!
I was about a year and a half, almost 2 years in, and she had just come in. Mind you, she had the shortest haircut, so excuse my language.
Here, I'll hold this picture right here.
I thought she was a lesbian at first, just because of the way she had a short haircut. Okay, I mean, it was bad.
It was the worst decision I've ever made. Like I said, I mean, you guys just saw that picture.
It wasn't even the worst decision. I just wouldn't have went out of the house with that haircut. I wouldn't even bothered showing my face to society. Never mind. Anyway,
Thanks.
No.
I wore beanies a lot.
I'm just kidding. No, but her hair is long and voluptuous now, so I mean, it's good. I like people or women with long hair.
But nevertheless, we met at Walmart overnight. He thought I was a lesbian. But talk to me anyway.
And then we started getting to know each other, and then, well, the first night that she was there, I almost killed her. On accident.
Go ahead, tell that story.
Just completely on accident. So, I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's a walkie stacker at Walmart. What it does is it's like a forklift. It has 2 forks that lift stuff up in the air and on the steel. Well, I was lifting shelves up in the air on the steel, and I had wrapped it like I was supposed to wrap it. It was just the walkie stacker had made the pallet bounce, so one of the shelves come loose from the plastic and fell onto the floor. It was just one, and it wasn't even that high off the ground, so it didn't hurt nobody.
And I was coming around the corner. He didn't have his tape up at some point for some reason. He just probably forgot. He did one side and forgot the other side. I came up, and then I'm like, oh crap, right as that one fell, and I was like, oh, luckily I'm back far enough, and he got down. He's like, oh my God, are you okay? And was all worried and everything. Got all flustered and turned bright red. It was adorable. So he killed me and saved my life at the same time.
I didn't kill you.
No, you almost killed me. It was scary, but you could tell right away that he was totally following me already.
Started bringing the crackers. I lived at my mom's.
He didn't really have anything to bring to lunch with him, so I started bringing him Cheez-Its and stuff. A couple of days. There was a couple of days he really did not bring anything for lunch at all. So I'm like, well, I have crackers at home, and I brought him a sandwich one day, so I started bringing him food. And we were friends for, right? We were friends for a little while, for a couple of weeks, because I was still dating someone at the time. Long distance relationship, wasn't working out that great, hadn't seen him in almost a year had been that I hadn't seen him. That's attractive. It had been, I think it was 8 months that I hadn't seen the boyfriend I was dating at the time when I met him. And
it's time to kick him to the curb.
Well, what I guess opened my heart to him, besides just seeing him as a friend, because we were just friends and I was heart set on who I was dating still, and didn't think anything, didn't think about him like that or anyone about that. I was all about the guy I was dating. Not going to mention names just because him and his family might watch this and I don't want to be rude. But so what I guess opened my heart to him is I was having a bad day at work. I came home and he came over. He's like, hey, can I come over for a minute? And I'm like, okay. He's like, I just have something for you. I just want to give you. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if I should say yes or no, but I guess if they're just gonna drop by for a minute, sure. Came over with roses, and he's like, I just wanted to make you feel better. He has a picture of him right here. I kept the picture because I thought it was cute. He's like, I just want to make you feel better, and so have a good day. Bye. I'm like, oh my god.
It works.
Flowers is the way to the girl's heart. It is. It wasn't even about the flowers. It was the fact that he thought of me, and he's like, you're having a bad day. What helps someone have a good day? Girls love flowers. So he brought me over a couple things of roses, and then we started talking more and more, and before I knew I was breaking up with my boyfriend for him. Whoops.
Yep, and in August, which is 2 months away, it'll finally be our 1-year wedding anniversary, and just ahead of time, right now is probably the most perfect time to mention it because there's 4 weeks to July. In August, the first week, we're not posting any videos whatsoever, which is understandable because we're going
a week. I'm gonna be off the grid.
We're going someplace to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. So,
we never really had a honeymoon, so this is gonna be like our little anniversary honeymoon.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can understand. So.
Right. But back to our story, the only thing that people this is like the thing that everyone's like, that's kind of the main point. That's kind of the thing you should say right up first. We met in April of last year, and he proposed 4 months later. And we got married 5 months later. We were engaged for a month. We got engaged after only knowing each other for 4 months, only dating each other for 4 months. Well, not even, because I didn't date you for, I think, a month. I think I just got to know you for a month, and I was still dating my ex. And so, yeah, we were dating for 3 months when he proposed. We were engaged for a month and then got married. So, we didn't know each other for very long. None of his family came because they didn't really know me and didn't like the idea that they didn't know me and how quick we were going. And I understand, I get it. My mom was a little, confused, but she loves me and she fell in love with him instantly, and so did half my family, and the other half met him at the wedding and love him more now. It was kind of interesting, like, hey, here's my husband, you haven't met him yet. It was kind of weird, but we've been married for almost a year now, and it's been great.
Oh, and just so you know, if you guys thought that the wedding was all fun and games, it really wasn't. It was not. I love her till the end of the days, but it was not fun.
I had a little bit of a bridezilla moment.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Everyone gets a little antsy on their day. I mean, like I said, it was a very chill backyard, small wedding. So what we did have, I was very particular on what I wanted it to look like. We didn't have much to work with. I wanted, shut up. I wanted to try and get some kind of a wedding look to it. I mean, it's my mother's backyard. There's only so much you can do. My aunt brought a canopy over, which you'll see in the pictures at the end of this here. And I wanted it so that we didn't have like toys or anything behind the canopy. I brought these lace curtains that I tied up for behind it. I saw on a DIY Pinterest thing. I thought it looked really nice. And the ground wasn't level enough where I wanted to put the canopy, so we ended up putting it so you could see the trampoline behind it. I mean, yeah, the curtains kind of took away from it a little bit, but you still see their trampoline behind it. So I was a little upset about the location. I was trying to make it work, and they weren't listening, and I was trying to get ready. I didn't have the time to go out there, and I had to put my face on and whatnot. And then the chair issue. We had a whole bunch of chairs that one of his friends from work, their parents got from their church to borrow for the day. And I was trying to tell him I wanted a little bit on each side, so there's an aisle in the middle walking towards the canopy. You have an aisle. Everyone walks down. Everyone's sitting on the sides.
The funny part about this entire scenario? It was actually Kendra's mom that explained that to me to the point where I got what she was saying.
He didn't get it. I'm like,
I was not
when you're in a church, the seats are on the side and there's an aisle in the middle, and people get married in the front. That's when people get married, that's what they do. There's chairs on each side, and you walk down the middle so everyone can see you walking down, and then everyone can see you in the front. And he didn't get it. I was getting aggravated trying to reword it so he understood it, and it just went on for about an hour or two, trying to get exactly what I was trying to say out.
Now a year, here we are almost a year later, and every time she complains, I just ignore her.
It works.
How it works, it goes in one ear, doesn't connect with the brain, and goes out the other.
No, he's getting better. I mean, like I said, we weren't together for very long when we got married, so our communication skills weren't 100% there yet.
Sure.
Right. So we understand each other the way we talk more now, but we got married so soon, it didn't work that well. But so that's our little love story. I know it's not super lovey, but yes, I know I love you too, baby. He was very happy he could do this video because he liked sharing our story, because not many people are like, oh my god, you knew each other for 4 months and, well, 5 months technically. We knew each other for 5 months when we got married. That's kind of crazy to say, but I fell in love with him instantly and couldn't stop. So it is what it is.
And for those of you who are advocates out there and believe in those, hey, life almost brought us closer scenarios, here's a little bit more of our past, okay? So
This is funny.
we both worked for the same company, Walmart, Burger King, okay?
Burger King was both of our first jobs, different locations.
Different locations, different, close to the same year but different times.
His apartment was 2 buildings up from mine. He lived there for a year and we didn't even know. We went to elementary school together at some point when we were bouncing between houses a lot. We both moved a lot as kids, but we were at elementary school when we were young. I was only there for like probably 2 or 3 months. So I don't really remember, but I have a picture of the class and he was in my class. Weird. So we technically have met when we were kids, but didn't know.
I was in the class for a week.
Yep. So.
And I didn't even get my picture in the class.
No, but he just had his name. Yeah, he just had his name, and I'm like, is that your name? He's like, oh my god, it is. So I'm like, oh my god, we're in the same class temporarily. So that was interesting. Like I said, he lived up the road. Our first job was both Burger King. I worked at the one in Newport, Maine, and my boss then moved to Augusta, which is then where he worked. So we both worked for the same boss. He was not a nice man. But anyway. Anyway. So we had met quite a few times along the line. The Christmas before I started working at Walmart, I got a job to go overnight, and the manager, who's no longer there, thank God, she accidentally gave my job position away. How do you even do that? She hired me, I signed paperwork and everything, and then she's like, whoops, I hired someone else for that position 2 days after I told you I was hired. She's already started work, so sorry, you have no job. I quit my other job for this, thank you. So I would have met him a year prior if she didn't mess that up. So whatever. But, so, destiny was slightly trying to get us together little by little, and just finally the timing was right. I mean, it wasn't completely right because I was with somebody at the time, but I didn't let that stand in my way. So we're now happily married for almost a year now.
Happily? No, I'm just kidding. Yes, we are.
He tells everyone at work he's happily married, so
yes.
He can lie to me all he wants.
No, I don't lie to you.
But yes, it's been great. I know it's not much of a love story, super quick and to the point, but I'm going to upload a couple of pictures of our wedding, and I hope you guys like it. Like I said, it was very on budget, small, very small. None of his family came. A couple of his friends, a couple of my friends, but it was very, very small. But it was about us, and not many people knew him yet, and his family didn't know me yet, so it was what it was. I loved our wedding. I thought it was cute, and it was super us and country and legit, and it was kind of like a barbecue. But it was fun. So I hope you guys enjoy our wedding pictures. I'm going to upload here. And I'll see you guys later. I'm going to do a Trial Tuesday video here pretty soon. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll find out. Bye. Love you. Say bye, Ryan.